No. Hey there, sinners, and welcome to this week's episode of Shortcuts, where we give you all the horror happenings for the week. Join your hosts, Sean O'Connor and Shannon Bushman Montalbano, as we go over the books, the movies, the streaming, the events, and all the latest news, delivered right into your sweet little ears, all in under a half hour. You want to know about that latest movie that's dropping this week? We got you. You want to know about that latest novel from your favorite horror author? We got you. You want Sean to give you a release date 3 years from now for a movie you've never even heard about? We got you. So sit back, tune in, and we'll take it from here as you listen to this week's episode of Shortcuts.
What is film? Why are we here?
What is a podcast?
Well, that's where we solve the mysteries of the universe. We actually don't. We just add more.
Yeah, we do. Bunch of unsolved mysteries, me and you.
Could you imagine if we actually solved like a grand mystery?
Oh, that'd be cool.
It would be, but then we would probably explode. I don't know.
I probably would.
Why the pyramids? Exclamation point. I don't know. Anyway, welcome, sinners. This is Shortcuts. This is the episode where we take all the horror happenings for the week and we smoosh it up into a delightful ball. And then we play bocce with a bunch of old Italian men. And that is Shortcuts.
Bocce's a great time.
Oh, it's the best. With a little bit of wine. Ooh. Did I say a little bit? I meant many bottles of wine.
A lot of it.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So for Shortcuts, you know what we do. We start with the happy birthday and anniversary. So what do we got, Sharon?
Yeah. So we got 4. Okay. Pretty old, very, very different. So,
okay.
All right. So first one, not really a favorite of mine, but figured I'd still mention it. Celebrating 15 years, came out in 2009. So this is Splice.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
From, oh man, I'm going to absolutely butcher his name. I think it's Vincent something. And he directed Q, right?
Was that the same guy? So I know this movie is the one featuring, in case you sinners forgot, features Adrian Brody, Sarah Polley, and then I don't know her name, but Delphine Chaniak, I think, was the alien.
Oh, it was the Splice. Yeah.
I believe, yeah. Dren is what they called her. So this is Vincenzo Natali directing.
I called him Vincent. Sorry.
Yeah. He probably would play bocce with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, he totally did Q.
I like how it's like, I think his name is Ben Smith. I am with you. I think I kind of like this film, but maybe don't love it. But boy, oh boy, do I love the stuffing out of Q. Oh,
yeah, that's a fantastic film.
All right, so 15 years. Happy birthday. What we got next?
All right, so next one. This one's celebrating 10 years. Came out in 2014, and this is Dracula Untold. This is one that's starring Luke Evans. So this was actually him portrayed more as Vlad the Impaler. And it was the story of his transition and why he transitioned into Dracula. So it was like an untold version of the story, which I really liked it. I enjoyed this movie a lot.
I enjoyed this movie as well. I do like it. It is like a fucking CGI jizz fest. Sorry to put it in those terms. But if they had done practical for half of what they did special effects wise, I think this movie would have landed better. That's just
I agree with that. I remember the only CGI I was not mad at all, because I am jealous of it, is exploding into murder of bats.
It's the bats.
No, I'm sorry, murder of crows. I apologize, but yeah, whatever bats are called. I just want to do that. I want to be a bunch of bats. Why not?
See, this is why we're bullshit, because we can't even solve the riddle of what do you call a lot of bats.
and a mystery it will remain.
I mean, there's got. All right, sinners. We're leaving it up to you. What are a bunch of bats called? It's going to be something. It's going to be something that's not cool, or else we'd know it. It's going to be like a bushel. It's a bushel of that.
Like one person's going to be like, it's a group. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. We're going to just bats plural. We'll just add the ass. We're good.
No,
We're good.
that's fine. I'm cool with that.
All right. Little vampire love there, which, vampire love is going to pop up all during this shortcuts. Spoiler alert.
Mhm.
What you got next? 2 down, 2 to go.
All right. So again, jumping to a completely different, I don't know, not genre, but completely different vibe. So this is 35 years, 1989. This is Puppet Master.
Oh my god! I just had a flash of Matt Orozco. He all of a sudden he's like, "Wait, what now?" Someone said Puppet Master.
It's someone say Puppet Master. Watch him pop on.
Oh my god! How cool!
That'd be my favorite episode ever.
It would be even better if behind you he came down from the ceiling like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible and was just like, "Ooh, Puppet Master, brain scan." Ooh. We say that with nothing but affection for Matt Orozco, owner and editor-in-chief of the incredible Macabre Daily. Yeah, Matt he loves all movies, but boy, oh boy, does he love the junk. Not saying the Puppet Master is junk, but I also am. It's definitely junk, but it's good junk.
It's the fun stuff. Like it's just it's there to have fun. You're not supposed to go in and take it seriously. You're just supposed to watch it, have a good time. Do a little background with your friends if you're having a pizza party or something. That's what those movies are for, because they're fun.
Wait a minute. You just made the episode Pizza Party. 1,000% going to be called Pizza Party.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Always down for a pizza party.
Oh my god! I think I might have to trademark that because we made it come up with a new podcast name, Pizza Party.
It has to exist somewhere.
I mean, maybe, but sometimes it's the simple things that no one latches onto. Now, we're going to put this out there. All of a sudden, the patent office or the copyright office is going to be like, what's going on with Pizza Party?
I know, right? Claimed. Can we do that? Claimed. With whoever you are.
Bankruptcy! All right, what's the fourth one?
All right, last but not least, also celebrating 35 years, same came out as well in 1989. And this is when things have probably really started getting weird, but this is the last one I accepted in the franchise before they revamped it. This is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. So this is the second movie that featured Danielle Harris.
Yes, who we adore.
I love her.
But I don't know how I feel about Halloween 5. Actually, I do. I do not like it.
Oh, okay. So I loved this one. The ones with Danielle Harris, I actually really, really liked. I still love it.
5 does get love. 5 does get love, but look, the whole franchise out there for you to enjoy.
Yeah.
And have at it.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk some movies.
Yes.
So we have Terrifier 3 is in theaters right now. I am not a real big Art the Clown fan, which makes this season at the moment impossible to escape because he's everywhere.
Yeah.
That's okay. I just got done saying that franchises are for everyone and enjoy them. So why am I going to mother F that? If you love Art the Clown, boy, oh boy, are you happy? Because that fucking guy is everywhere. This film getting okay reviews, not as good as the second. So I don't know. Maybe we're at the point of diminishing returns, but we'll find out because they greenlit Terrifier 4. So
yeah, I'm wondering if the hype is like what they're saying about it. Like if they're saying like people are throwing up, people are fainting, leaving, or whatever. So I'm wondering if that's just all hype.
So
BS. Yeah.
PR bullshit.
I have a feeling it is too. I was like, really?
I'm not saying that. I haven't seen the film. I'm not saying that it's not disgustingly gross or scary, but I mean, they've been fucking. William Castle was pulling that shit back in the 60s, So it's just, hey, look, good on you, PR. But when I hear that, I'm like, all right. Someone's cousin showed up with some cream of mushroom soup. It's like,
We're like, challenge accepted.
Challenge. Okay. This one I definitely want to talk about. So this is on video on demand. It may be in some theaters across the country. Things will be different. It's a time travel film. It's I reviewed it for Macabre Daily, and you can find that Cinners at Macabre Daily. Put in review for Things Will Be Different, and you will get the review, and you'll understand that I absolutely adored this film. It is lo-fi, high concept sci-fi time travel, which is just like shoot that shit into my veins. I just love it so much, and I kind of love having my head completely ripped apart. And let me tell you something, going to that film, which is true pure indie, from the substance the week before, I'm like, this, we've been talking about it since January. This is the year for indie horror. It is just blasting through 2024. So
yeah,
go see the movie, read the review, go see the movie. It's all good. Kudos to everyone involved in that because it was fantastic. Okay. The next one I have, the only other movie I have, we're not going to talk a lot about it because I am dropping the episode right after we get off this.
Nice.
That is John Langan, Eric Hansen, myself, and Shannon all talked about Salem's Lot 2024.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say another word. I don't want to spoil it. Listen to the episode.
No, I'm just gonna say the episode was a really good time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'll say that.
And Cinners, if you don't follow Eric Hansen, you must, because he is rad as fuck and he's such an awesome guy. But maybe, I don't know, maybe just start sending him pictures of Louis Pullman every day. Maybe just start doing that. I don't know why. What? Shut up, Shannon. What? I don't know why.
Who's Louis Pullman?
I don't know. But I hear he's delicious and delightful.
Very dapper fellow, I'm hearing. But what do we know, though? What do I know? I don't know.
And who led the charge in that? Little sneaky sneak man himself, John Langan. Just like he when we did Lost Boys and Fright Night, he started getting all up in my head about my mom and Franklin Jella.
Yeah, he did. He's got, oh God, yeah. So if I'm next, what the hell's he gonna find out on me?
I don't know, but I can't wait.
Yeah, same. In a way, same.
Me and Eric Hansen are like, leave us alone, John. Leave us alone. Right, so
we're gonna get him. We're gonna get you, John.
Sinners, that's it for movies. Is that truly it for movies? It is not. It is October. There is so much right now. These are just the movies that I wanted to put on your radar because they're good or they're popular and they're getting a lot of press. But there's so much. I implore you, go to Macabre Daily, go to Bloody Disgusting, go to Fangoria. They will have the list of things that are on video on demand. There's just too much to the list. Mm-hmm. To talk about, I mean. So, all right, let's go to books. And just have 3 books. That's the way I'm doing it from now on. We're going to do 3 books. The first one is The Bog Wife. Also a cool thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually put the link, the hyperlink in the show notes for the book to where you can buy it. So if you're listening to us and you're like, hey, that book sounds really cool, I think I like it, just click the link in the show notes and go buy it and make an author's day. Okay, so we have The Bog Wife. I kind of love this by Kay Chronister. Came out October 1st for Counterpoint, and it's a gripping or claustrophobic rural Gothic horror novel about an isolated family who worship the bog that surrounds them. Oh boy, I kind of love that. And I really love this. Perfect for fans of T. Kingfisher and Stephen Graham Jones.
What? Nice.
Come on. What are you
Nice.
kidding me?
I'm excited about that one.
Well, just click the hyperlink in the show notes and you can buy that book directly.
I will do that, Sean. Thank you so much. It's that easy, folks.
It's that easy. It's licensed at Dices. No. All right. The next one is Good Dogs by Brian Asman. Now, I have to be very careful with that last name. It's Asman.
Yes, I see that.
Only one S, people. You won't get me this time. And Came out October 1st from Blackstone. This is the dating novel from viral horror sensation Brian Aspen. Good Dogs is a heartfelt and harrowing story of survival, belonging, found family, and the lengths we'll go to protect it. Oh, I kind of love that. And this book's been popping all over Bookstagram. So,
Woo.
well played, Brian Asman. And then last, we have Adam, again, fucking, remember we were talking, who were we talking to about?
Nat Cassidy. Caesar.
Adam Caesar.
Adam Caesar.
I look at it and I just want to say Cesar so badly.
I totally do too.
Adam Cesar. I just, anyway. Influencer came out October 1st from Union Square. Influencer by Bram Stoker award-winning author Adam Caesar is a tense and timely psychological thriller told from the alternating points of view about a teenage girl who begins to suspect the charismatic new kid, in fact, is a murderous psychopath. Whoa, that's how I felt when I started to do the podcast.
No.
And I was fucking right.
Excellent.
Like I eagerly await your murder. Okay, couple of things on streaming. This is, like I said, there's just so much.
So much stuff.
So on Prime, you have House of Spoils. Kind of a cool concept of a chef who, kind of like a famous chef who goes to a beautiful hotel retreat, and there may be some kind of like magic and witchcraft involved. It looks very atmospheric. Haven't seen it. Full disclosure, very atmospheric, and I'm going to check it out because it's on Prime.
Woo.
Hold your breath. I did see on Hulu with Sarah Paulson.
Did you like it? I didn't see it yet.
Not only did I like it, I actually wrote a review for Macabre Daily. I'm sorry that this is becoming a very boastful episode, but I really liked it. It's incredibly well made. It's super atmospheric. It's gorgeously shot. And the story is one of those, like, it ends and you're just like, wait, was that? What? But then, so it's like one of those, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Either it's like choose your own adventure a little bit. The ending, you could go one way or another way.
That's fun.
Yeah, I like that. That. I didn't when I was younger. I was like, I must have a definitive ending, but I kind of like this now.
but you've matured.
Oh, okay. You won't know that.
You're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, this one I saw, and I hope you saw it too, but I don't think you have because I think you would have texted me. VHS Beyond.
I have not watched it yet.
I have watched it, and I'm not going to say another word because I don't want to influence anyone one way or the other. But it is there on Shudder, and it is waiting for you. And yeah, and you know what? I kind of love the fact that, Shannon, am I wrong? Do we get a new VHS movie every year? We do, right?
Is it every year? It's like a Saw? Really? We have that many?
I don't think it started out every year, but I'm telling you, the past, I think 3 years, it's been every year. Because what they can do is they can, because it's different directors, they can task, hey, well, while we're in post-production for this one, you're already shooting the next one. So they can kind of keep this damn thing going forever.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's just, because it's just a bunch of shorts, so...
Yeah.
But you just keep going, and you're like, okay, now we have too many for this one, so we'll just slot this for the next one. And like you said, and keep going.
I don't think anything's over 22 minutes, so it's kind of like just watching an episode of whatever on TV,
And a lot of people too, we even have some friends too that are trying to get their own screenplays off the ground. They're trying to do their own found footage, or not even necessarily found footage, but just do footage in their own little short movies. There's so many great just YouTube movies that are this was shot on an iPhone, and some of these things are actually they're really, really talented stuff.
This franchise is turning out to be an incredible calling card for new talent, which I
absolutely
love. Right?
Absolutely.
So VHS, fantastic. We love you for that. Are all of them great? Every episode great? Hell no. But that's what an anthology is for. You have your good ones, your bad ones, your medium ones. So
yeah. But E for effort and kisses all over your faces because
exactly,
it's exciting stuff.
Everybody just shut up a lot.
Yeah.
And
shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. The last one I haven't watched. It's on Screenbox, and it's near and dear to my heart because it takes place in Ireland. and that's Haunted Ulster Live, which is it takes place in the 90s, and it's kind of like a UHF Halloween special and Ghost Watch, where it's a live broadcast, but there's like some hauntings going on. I fucking love that. So definitely looking forward to that, and it's waiting for everyone on Screenbox.
Huzzah.
Okay, not a lot of news, which is the truth. I mean, there's so many movies and all the stuff that's out now, but not a whole heck of a lot of news. We have Hush, Mike Flanagan's Hush, starting Kate Siegel. And bang, you're off. Starring Kate Siegel is coming back to theaters on October 16th. This movie you could not even find for ages. The fact that it's coming. Oh, and by the way, it is on. I want to say it's on Shudder. It is definitely readily available on streaming platforms now. I just can't remember which one. But if you get a chance to go see it on the big screen, what are you even doing with your life? Go see it.
Such a great movie.
Shannon, I got a question for you. Did you ever see the documentary In Search of Darkness, which was all about 80s horror movies?
I don't think so.
It is so good. And you know what? Joe Velasquez of the Film Joe podcast, this one's for you, the sweet, delicious man, because we were DMing back and forth talking about In Search of Darkness. It is such a fantastic documentary. Well, guess what? They're now releasing another one from the years 1990 to 1994 in horror.
Ooh, that's fun. So
Yep.
are they piggybacking off of what Shudder's doing? Like Shudder's doing like moments in horror.
Yeah.
You know, utilizing different themes. So we've been tackling that lately. So last night, me and my husband watched the Japanese version.
That one, I think that one might be my favorite. I mean, the kaiju one is...
That brought me back. Yeah.
Oh, right?
It brought me back to a lot of films that I remembered, and then some that I forgot that I watched them. But as soon as I saw like those horrifying, scenes, I was like, oh my God, I did see this movie. Like, I don't know if I always remember the titles.
There were a couple on there that I hadn't seen. So when I find that out, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Pulse was one of them.
Cure is one for me.
Yeah, I haven't seen. So I never saw Cure, but I saw Pulse. So as soon as that, Pulse is the one with like the girls like walking towards a guy, but it looks like she's underwater, and it is fucking frightening. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I did see this movie. It's fucking scary. Can't watch it again. Matt's like, I'm gonna put it on right now. When I'm like, no.
I love how those films suck you in. Because like you really you almost find yourself leaning forward. They're so captivating. Oh, I love them. Okay, so In Search of Darkness, 1990 to 1994. It is available for pre-order, and you can rest assured it'll eventually be on Shudder. But please buy it. I'm sure they would love money.
Yes. Or cash, which is just as good as money.
Just as good, if not better. Then we have Amber Midthunder is joining Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2. I don't know if anybody is really into that show, but I love kaiju monsters, and I just love that monsters.
Yeah,
so
there's a huge audience for it. So yeah, that belongs in news.
Paul Feig, who we love, is directing Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried in the domestic thriller The Housemaid, based on a best-selling novel of the same name.
Okay.
So I love all of those people involved in that.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll see. Okay. That's it. We have one trailer and one trailer only, and that's gosh honest truth. Not a lot of trailer drops this week, but the new one for Heretic, starring Hugh Grant.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I'm trying to follow your rule. Don't watch the second trailer. And look at you breaking your own rule.
I have to break my own rule now because I have to make sure this dialogue in the trailers. Because remember that time I put 4 trailers and only one of them had words.
Yeah.
So I just, I'm just doing my due diligence so people don't text and message me
that they want me to meet a grizzly and
So that's why I'm doing that.
I know you got to run, but do we have 2 more seconds? Because I just want to give a quick shout out to because I'm sure you saw too, Renee Rivas. Congratulations! I don't remember the where you were and where I forgot which festival it was, but Rejected was showcased, at a festival, and they won what, best horror parody?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Renee, look at you. Look at you.
I know. We had him on the show, and I know we said, like, where can you find this film? Right now it's only at festivals, I believe. But follow. Oh my God, I don't have his Instagram up. I am sorry, but if you follow Renee Rivas, I think it's just his name. I'm sure he will announce that shit very, very quickly. So
follow him. By all means, I was looking at some of the pictures.
We have show notes. Put it in the show notes.
I'm putting in the show notes.
I'm like, oh wait, there's a thing called show notes. Just look at the show notes.
We're like, write your local post office and see if they know Renee.
So
he posted these pictures from his time at the festival. Man, it looked like he was having a blast, and it looked like he met some insanely cool people. So we talk about this almost on a weekly basis. Get out there, mix it up with the folks. You know,
and if you have a passion, pursue it, because you never know. I mean, this was a little indie film, and it could grow up. Jesus, it could blow up to be something so much bigger. So we're really happy for you, Renee, and we're hoping nothing but the best. And this is just the beginning, because it's well deserved. It's a well-deserved reward for that film.
Absolutely. 2 things are making me incredibly happy: that Renee won that prize, and that you are catching my mouth poison.
Yeah. Well, I bet that we do start turning into pumpkins after a minute, but it's why, I think we're on the clock, right? We only got 2 minutes left before that happens.
They're like, hey, you two, you have anything you're concerned about? Well, we can't say words or speak very well. Well, what is it that you want to do? Host a podcast. Done and done. The American dream.
Yes.
So that's it for this week. A whole heck of a lot of movies out there. So everybody get out there, whether it's in the theater, whether it's just in your nice comfy couch. So much cool stuff. We're going to have more next week.
Yeah.
But right now, you can go and listen to our episode where we dish about Salem's Lot. And then coming up, a little spoiler, we're going to have our episode with Philip Fracassi, and we're going to be talking about Drag Me to Hell. So that's going to post this week, too. All right, Shannon, take us the heck out of here.
All right, Cinners, and that's a cut.
yeah, bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Shortcuts. I hope you enjoyed hearing it just as much as we enjoyed recording it for you. If you did enjoy it, would you please leave us a review on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, the bathroom wall at the local gas station, wherever. We'd really appreciate it. If you rate and review us, it goes a long way to getting the word out about Sinful Cuts. Can't thank you enough. Until next time,